and started to walk towards his home at Indira. He saw a huge crowd standing near the one new signal. I hope we haven't missed much, right? See a lot of people commuting, in front of the office. Does it matter? For the story, does it matter? So I saved a lot of words here, and I felt good about it. Yeah.
So when you mentioned this word grid, so is it an existing word or?
Oh yeah, very much. Dictionary.
So sometimes do you also coin a new word?
You can, but then provided the audience understands, they are imaginative enough to understand. No, this is very much.
Have you done?
I can't say. See, Hindi current I do. I use some Hindi word and make it ED and all that. That I do. But it depends on the audience. We are a mixed group. This is very much a word existing. Okay. Now it's progressive. Okay, Thiruvannamalai, lot of crowd. Remember? Then he saw same girl standing along with her colleagues, talking to her hostel warden over the phone, who advised the girl not to come to hostel as the entire road was completely flooded. Can I breathe? Again, reporting. You see, as if the court clerk is reporting or the police, they're writing. Now for me, he is seeing the girl talking. What is missing is dynamism of dialogue. There is nothing more energetic than saying exactly what. I told him to go get lost. Reported speech will be, I told him to go get lost. Now, the entire energy is lost. Never, friends, never convert to reported speech what is originally delivered. And try and invent ways to bring it back to life by giving it words, the life, the voice. Actual dialogue or creative dialogue. See, that liberty we can take as script makers. That's exactly what I'm saying. You can always imagine. Like John imagined a second romantic story, which of course has a conflict possibility. So I didn't dare do that. So here, what I did is this. At the bus stop, he was surprised to spot the same spunky girl. 6 months over, end of story, romance over. Here, he's finding her unexpectedly, right? That surprise element should come. Same spunky girl. He stopped, wanting to talk to her. Meanwhile, turned away from him, she was on the phone. Now, dialogue is, I can bring out the personality of that girl. Whether she's a gruff voice, bossy lady, or a very, nice, all that. The various personalities. One of the ways to express personality is through some voice. So she would say, true ma'am, no way can we reach the hostel. We are trying to find some friends living somewhere here. We will keep you informed. There is definitely more life than in the reported speech. Going forward, with no hope of where to go, the girl stood up on the platform having discussions with the hostel mates, and soon she sees the same guy who passes them by. Recognizing him, the girl spoke openly about the terrible ordeal they had been through. Here my problem is, we should avoid presenting puppetry to people. I'll explain to you what that is. Puppetry is, you the audience and me, we are standing outside the play field and we're all watching puppets at play. There is no intimacy, there is no association, there's no identification. If you want the audience to feel like I, the protagonist, then I must allow you to get under my skin, which is possible when I give my perspective. So here, the hero the boy is the hero. What is his perspective? So my issue here was help visualize so that you can see that perspective. I'll explain to you how I've done that. First of all, it's very long, etc. I tried it like this. Probably, I'm so sorry. Has anybody, Dinesh, have you done this part? That is, with no hope to go, the girl stood, saw her.
Yeah, the third point.
Opened up.
Hopeless discussions was made by the girl with the hostel mates when she recognizes the guy and elaborates on the terrible ordeal they have been through.
Okay, you have summarized it well, but then naturally you didn't have the perspective that I have of creating this drama kind of thing. Thank you very much. But it's very concise, compliments to you. So what I've done here is, when she turned around, see, I should help you visualize it. When she turned around, she saw him. Quickly overcoming her diffidence, she introduced her friends and openly shared with him their ridicule. Again, I am pretty comfortable. I don't think I've used many words. I've gained some advantage of economy of words. Now, John, would you like to give your part on this? This is understanding the critical situation. The guy offered to help by I'll read it once so that. To take them straight to his house nearby where they could have food and spend the night, eventually decide on next course of action. With little hesitation, the girl and the 4 hostel mates accepted to go with him. They were given a warm greeting by his parents who had made all the arrangements for their dinner, change of clothes and stay for that night. Before she left, he told her what he felt about her. She also told him that he thanked the floods for the reunion. End of story. Yes, John.
As Ram started walking towards his home in Indranagar, he overheard Priya's phone conversation with her hostel warden and realized that Priya did not have anywhere to go, as the road to her hostel was submerged in water. Ram politely offered to take Priya along with her mates to his home. She agreed as there were no other options. Priya felt very much at home with the love and care Ram's parents showered on them. The next day morning, before Priya left, Ram told her what he felt about her. Priya smiled and gave her reply.
Very nice, thank you. You've done 2 things I missed. See, it's always trade-off. You brought in Priya's viewpoint. You brought in the smile bit, which I don't have, because I was looking at it from essentially from the boy's viewpoint, because he is my hero in this. No gender bias. So again, here is something very sad that's happened. I'll explain to you. I have a suspicion that he is converting the written speech what was actually spoken originally. I'll tell you what must have happened. He must have said, no, I'll take you home, let's have some food and spend the night, and then we can decide what to do. That, this gentleman converts that into dodo, reported speech. So I thought it's a great opportunity missed. And so I've corrected it as this. Second is the lot of irrelevant thing. How does it matter? Change of clothes was offered, and most of the net was given, and hot water was provided by the bedside. Not required. So therefore, and of course, third is the heart should speak. This is head speaking. I told her what I felt about it. I felt about it. Okay, and she also told it. Reciprocal. Very, very. What shall we say? Heartless. It's head talking. So I changed it like this. You can stay the night in my house. It's just 5 minutes walk. My mother will welcome you. I know. Why? Because this mother and this girl had spent one whole night next to each other and must have spoken with a common language. So he is giving her confidence when he says it. And he can soften up. He can be persuasive when he uses his dialogue and not when he reports his dialogue. Right? Then, they got a warm welcome, a hot meal, and a night's blissful sleep. That's all you need to say. All the other change of clothes I thought was offensive, almost. Why would you get into all that? But, okay, then, in the morning, by the way, what is this girl's name? No clue. No clue. Mallika. There is fragrance. I tell you, words communicate in beyond rational ways. So, Mallika left. They both opened up their hearts to each other. Isn't it better than saying he told her what he felt about her and she said the same? Right? Friends, agreeing, disagreeing? Yes. Okay. Then, Jagan thanked the floods that triggered the free flow of long oppressed emotions. This is one level. By the way, doctor, how many times did you revise your speech, doctor? Till you delivered it in the district level? District stage?
You mean
how many versions did you make?
maybe 10?
That's all. 10 major versions.
Major versions.
So this is only midway home. I've attempted something more. My question is, again, that puppetry business. Should we show it in third person or can I get more first person? See, all the world champion of public speaking, everything is first person. What I felt, what happened to me, I am the central figure. So it will take time for us to get into that habit. We can force ourselves, I think we must get into that habit. So I tried the first person, and you see for yourself the difference. At the bus stop, you know the story. She was on the phone, true ma'am, etc. It's an improvement. Remember? You remember I shared that with you. What if I say this? At the bus stop, I saw, yes, that is Malika. My yearning for her, my denied yearning for her for 6 months. How do I bring it out? At the bus stop, he was surprised to spot the same spunky girl. He stopped, wanting to talk to her. Or, as I said just now, yes, that is Malika in a designer cotton saree. You are revealing the personality. There are two types of girls who wear sarees, that is, those who are in the cotton batik kind of style and those who are in the, I don't know, all the other glamorous, colorful sarees, right? So whatever, and silk and all that. This is a personality you bring out. Yes or no? She is likely to be, you think she is more intellectual or more loving? Now that you heard that she is wearing cotton saree? Intellectual or loving, affectionate? Which of the two is she? Huh?
Affection.
See, we are all wired for the symbols. Precisely. There's no proof. Renu is neutral because she's not in saree. But I'm saying this is how you connote things. Small little thing, cotton saree, and see, all of you felt as I felt, precisely, friends. There's no time to say she was an intellectual, but throw this in, small little things. And also, the picture with the apparel becomes a lady now, right? I almost visualize her wearing white, I don't know why. Each of you will have your own favorite color, doesn't matter, but she's intellectual. Yeah, my feet leapt, my feet wanted to do the same. It's just a manner of speaking. He wanted to speak to her the same thing. Little more emphasis. 6 months denial, which increases the vigor, right? Like spirits, right? When stored, the yearning goes up, right? Then turned away from me. She was on the phone. This is the same part. I will not repeat it for you. Remember, I couldn't come up with any improvements. But here I thought this person value added. So I stopped. What do you think of the boss? How much time do I have?
5 more minutes.
Good. What are the observations? Yes.
So one question, at one point of time we are saying that we have to view details as much and we will give vivid descriptions. And another some point where we are saying the junk is irrelevant. So how to take that call and where to...
The irrelevant has to be junked. The relevant has to be given in details.
For example, characterization...
No, see, I get down, I was at the bus, at the office, doesn't matter. Private bus and public bus were also standard, doesn't matter. That is junk for me. But cotton saree is important for me. So whatever helps characterization, so that you can visualize, I think I will go for that. By the way, this I brought down to 190 words from 270. And in fact, even more. And the personalization, it's even less. Yes. Any other thoughts? Yeah. Okay. What are the observations? Till you all warm up to it. Any observations? Anything that you notice in this exercise? Yes, sir.
Overall, it has been an excellent session in your typical way. But I have got one or two slight differences. One is about this first person and third person. Because we are making a speech, we are not descending a play. I think it should be a mix of it. Judicious mix of it. Sometimes I as a speaker talk to you as an audience. Sometimes I and you and I we transform to a playing stage. There should be a mix of this.
Wow. Okay.
This is my first observation. Second one is one important aspect which I have always found and lacking in many people scripting is the overall sense of proportion. Particularly when they write or when they speak without the full rehearsal, they spend more time in the introductory part and then suddenly they come to a problem. And depending on the message and the focus you want to develop as you go through, there should be a sense of proportion in the overall. We should not describe, for example, in an outline you have 3 different points. Don't spend too much time on one point and then you rationalize the second.
You said something absolutely.
These are my 2 observations. There is a
agree.
3rd observation which I will discuss.
Sure. Thank
Because
you.
it is about the overall.
Sure. Thank you. You said something very significant. If not prepared well, you will bloat some part, you say. Here I have the benefit of sitting at home in my comfort and correcting it. So here you wouldn't see that. It's pretty balanced, I would say. Second thing,
overall balance, when you see the total.
yeah. Second, and again, I have a script. I'm correcting it. Second thing, sir, please help me. What did you say? First person, did you say?
First person and second person.
First person is coming. See, first person, kindly consider this.
Mixing.
What I brought to you is a third party story. Did you feel more with that or with the first person?
The first person.
That's all I'm saying.
No, but it should be a mix.
It's not necessary, because no, look at Aaron's story. The whole thing is what he reports is what happens to him. It depends what story. I beg to differ.
No,
Here,
in that speech,
no, sir,
he was talking about his own
yeah,
experience.
exactly. This is
His
his
own
own
experience.
This is his own
But
speech.
everything is not
Except, I agree with you, when it comes to rain, torrential rain sank the whole city. That is third person. That I agree. But the moment I am in the picture, my story, my eyes, what I feel, what I think should be brought in if you want to come get under my skin. I agree with you that. But anything to do with me, feelings, I think it's first person works better. Second, dynamism of dialogue. This is why I want to emphasize. We explained it already. We've seen it a couple of times, so I don't think I need to emphasize it more. They're connected. We all have this problem. After we spit the whole thing out, try and see. It's like structuring a speech, the main points. It's not so relevant in a personal story as much as an informative story. Then we have to collect all the related things and create paragraphs. Name, I said it already. Name, description, color, smell, for transference of the mental picture input.
5 senses.
Absolutely, 5 senses, thank you. Then point of view. Incidentally, doctor, this is what I want to do. There's also the style of using multiple first person. I went home and I was so happy that I was so unhappy that my wife wasn't there. That's my story. Then my wife's story, you've seen it in short stories that do it. She says, why can't he come home? What's so great about Toastmasters? That's her viewpoint. So that's also possible. Maybe I must correct this. What I said. When it comes to third person, reportage, that's fine. Like flooding, etc. Tiruvani with a lot of crowd. That paragraph is kept in third person.
No, my point was, we are speaking, we are not presenting a play on stage.
Yeah, but
But to make it effective, you use dialogue in the right places, the right way. So it should be a mix of my talking to the audience and the actors in the story talking on.
In this context, I would say reporting the flooding, the gridlock, etc. I will use in third person. The moment I am in the scene, I would prefer to tell my story. Then, from scientific reporting to feelings and emotions, we saw that. We often, gingerly we approach this task and do it in a very, very impersonal manner. I think heart should rule in communication. And obviously the rhythm and the audio, how does it sound on your ear? I think you must judge by that. So with that I close my, red is 30, right?
Yeah, that's.
So I've completed it. I don't think I would like to exceed the time limit. We can always chat over tea. Yeah? Thank you very much.
Thank you, Toastmasters Thomas, for painting vivid images about various characters in the story. There was a WhatsApp forward about this 2015 deluge, saying that 2019 also we will be facing a deluge. And if you don't forward to 10 other groups, 2020 also will follow. So this is called as digital superstition. And this is where we have to be very careful and not to forward something which is not allowed. So the next session is called as prepared speeches session, and I'm very sure the speakers would have sculpted their scripts. The first speaker is a person who doesn't have any superstitions, but he's always in quest of understanding human behavior and read people's mind. Put your hands to please welcome Toastmaster Krishnan. His speech is God's plan, and this is from the presentation mastery. It is an icebreaker speech. And for reading out the objectives of Toastmaster Krishnan, may I call upon Toastmaster Shankar to provide the objectives.
Thank you, Toastmaster. The purpose of this project is for the member to introduce himself or herself to the club and learn the basic structure of a public speech. Timer, please note the timing is 4 to 6 minutes. All the best, sir.
Good afternoon. Count your blessings when something unpleasant happens. It will take a lot of time to realize that there is a plan. And it happens for a cause. And there is always a God's plan. I have been hearing this kind of statements from my well-wishers for the last 5 years. My childhood, there is nothing to cheer about. I completed my post-graduation in business administration. I opted to do business. I can very well say now, I am doing business well now, representing a few international companies. I am married to Lata, who is one of the finest human beings on earth. After 10 years of extensive infertility treatment, we could get a baby boy. I did not know at the time that my son, Giri, is going to make a change in my life. He was a child prodigy. At the age of 18, he could take over as a MD of one of my group companies. But at the age of